Hello, welcome back, Gold and Silver members, to the We Are City channel. Exclusive member content here. Newcastle United, it is the career mode of Season 3 now. So we're into Season 3, and this is how the squad is looking at the end of Season 2. So Dubravka, 80 rated goalkeeper. We've got 85 rated Trippier, 88. Koulibaly, 84. Botman and Chanrik, 81 in the back 4. Kamara, 86. Guimaraes, 85. And Joelinton, 78 in there. Then it's St. Maximin, 86 on that side. Ryan Cherki, 82 on one side. And Mauro Icardi, 81 through the middle. Who've all had a pretty good season. Etitike there, Eze, Willock, Zubimendi, Baka, Diego Carlson, Freddie Woodman on the bench. Then the reserves, we've got Gillespie, Byrne, St. Just, Shelby, Longstaff, Majebri, Harvey, Hayward, McLean, Thomas and Hendry. Now, I'll go for these young lads who've been promoted. Harvey, Hayward, Hendry, Thomas, who looks very, very good. Look at his rating. And McLean. These players are all got between 85 and 93 and 92 potential, every single one of them, so they are the future of Newcastle United right here. Matty Longstaff is back from his loan, and I think I might actually get him in the squad this season. Looks 76 rated at, how is he, 23 years of age, high work rates, will definitely be able to fit into that holding midfield role if we convert him to that. Zubimendi perhaps wants out of the club after only 6 months here. He's looking for out, so maybe we'll look for a midfield to replace him. But we want to first strengthen the starting 11. And the first thing I'm looking at is a goalkeeper to replace Martin Dubravka, who's 34, 35 now. And then someone who's an upgrade on Joelinton. Joelinton can play on the bench, but we want just a better Joelinton, really. Someone who's really highly rated. We've got a massive list of players. And there's actually some really interesting free agents out there that we could sign. I'll show you all that right now. So I've got a massive shortlist, but let's first look at the goalkeepers I'm interested in. By the way, free agents, let's have a look if we can list it to just free agents. These are the free agents we found. Jamal Lowe, who could be a third choice striker, probably not good enough. But Paolo Gozzi, he's 22 years of age. Boyce Clark, who I know is a high rated young goalkeeper. We've got Dominic Goddard here. Sergio Vilna, Paolo Gazzaniga. Marcus Alonso is a free agent. David Calabria is also a free agent. Pulgar is very good as a free agent. Jorginho, 85 rated, is a free agent. I wonder if Chelsea have had a problem signing players. Castillejo is a free agent. Now, one thing that is interested in me is we've always signed young players here at Newcastle, and we brought in Hannibal and Jebri, and we said we can, convince them with first team football. And maybe we keep doing that and keep building for the future and have those young players in and around the squad. One is this man Collins, who I think is from Borussia Dortmund. We've got Volters here. Harvey Vale, who is from, I think, Chelsea, could be a very good signing. But the main free agent I'm looking at here, we've got Charlie Austin. Obi looks very good, Nigerian left winger. But the one that really sticks out to me is Ilash, who is a superstar at Barcelona. They've released him, so I think straight away we're going to sign this young man once we've scouted him and see what his overall is and what sort of money we should be offering him. And we'll go back to the positions here. So goalkeeper, it is between Dean Henderson and Unai Simon. And I'm thinking I'm edging towards Unai Simon, actually. Same age, but higher rating. I think got a higher ceiling than Dean Henderson. Right back isn't an option at the moment. Centre back, I think, is sorted, although I do want maybe someone, a young man, to come through in replace of Dan Burn eventually. And this man, Esteve, looks pretty good. Maxime Esteve, left-footed, 75 rated at 21. He stands out to me. Holding midfield, we've got Matty Longstaff, but if we don't, I think Masegno looks pretty good. The guy who really impressed with Bristol City. Pulgar is also an option there. Central midfield, the man we're looking to replace Joelinton is this man, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, but it looks like we won't be able to pick him up until possibly January. But he would be the one I'd be interested in signing if it lets me approach to buy him, which it won't, but maybe it will later in the transfer window. A lot of wingers on here, but not really interested in, but young players, really young players. This man, Louis Watson, stands out to me. We have another one, wherever he's gone now. Quite a lot of young players here, just sitting around that might be of interest. I mean, Michael Olise is fantastic, but Pereira. Bristol City's Alex Scott, who was fantastic against us, 19 years of age. The man to replace Zubimendi, I think, will be this man, Lovro Mayer. He is basically Luka Modric reborn. I mean, when you look at his stats, I've always wanted to sign him Kareem, I've never had the chance, but 90 ball control, 87 dribbling, he's just Luka Modric. Fantastic player. We've got some other players in here. Pedro Goncalves could be an option, but I don't think so. On the right wing, when we send the wings now, we've got St. Maximin and Cherki. Cherki's the one who likes to drop inside, St. Maximin's the one who likes to get in behind. Then you swap that, and we've got, then Eze, who likes to drop inside from the left. We need someone who can do the St. Maximin role off the right hand side. What better than a really pacey young British player anyway, Wales, in Brennan Johnson. He sticks out to me as being the signing on that position. And then striker, I think for now we're okay with. But I would like maybe a third choice striker. Chris Wood has joined Levante, maybe just someone off the bench, and who better would be than maybe Alexander Mitrovic returning to the club to come on and win headers. I'm not quite sure. And then maybe a young player like Antoine Akford or this man Sanko here. Axel Van Dongen also stands out to me, but I think he will be tough to get. Ajax won't be liking to let him move, and we've brought a left winger through our youth team anyway. Also, let's have a look at the objectives for this season. I'm wondering what they're expecting of us. So they want us to finish a profit margin of 258 million. They want us to sign 4 players in our youth academy. To sign 2 each, the goalkeeper, defender and midfield. These are the crucial ones. And within 2 seasons, sign 1 youth player for the senior team and play them in 10 matches. Well, we've already got them, but unfortunately I don't think they're eligible. So that is the youth development. Brand exposure, 10 clean sheets this season. 1 crucial first team player assigned to a midfield position. They want us to finish the season with a profit margin of that. Domestic success, finish in the top 4. That's what they're saying. Reach the semi-final of the FA Cup and win the Europa Conference League. So we're not in the Europa League. We're in the Europa Conference League. That is a bit disappointing. I was hoping we'd be in the Europa League. Obviously, 7th place doesn't get you that. I'm disappointed with that. I was very much excited looking forward to the Europa League, but the Conference League it is. We've gone from relegation candidates to Conference League, so we'll accept that. I think we might win that competition. Maybe it's just Europa League this season. Maybe we don't make the big jump to Champions League straight away. We've got pre-season tournament here. We'll put out the second team, get some players building up the sharpness, and hopefully in these simulation pre-season games we can get the team playing well and also maybe winning this competition. Well, Red Bull Bragantino, first and Bragantino, they beat us. Luis Barretta scores in the 87th minute, a 2-1 defeat, and we put the first team out there. That's a disappointing result by a side that clearly not quite sharp at all yet. One thing I think worth mentioning is Ryan Cherki. Now, we've had a lot of interest in Ryan Cherki from big clubs around Europe. We managed to sign a 1-year extension for Ryan Cherki and a big wage increase up to 75,000 per week. The only stipulation was he wanted a release clause. We asked for 100 million, he asked for 86. We managed to get him up to 95 million. So 95 million release clause in Ryan Cherki's contract. Hopefully no one triggers that. Hopefully we can get him on a new contract further in the future as well. He's the future of Newcastle United, but I do expect big clubs to make big moves for Ryan Cherki in the future. So second pre-season fixture is against Boca Juniors and a 2-0 win. 2 goals from Eze, who will have a big season, I believe, on his hands this year. And another pre-season fixture, this time against Atalanta, and a 5-2 win. Plenty of goals. Saka scores a double for them, and it's Ryan Cherki, Kieran Trippier, Eze, St Maximan, and Mauro Riccardi get on the score sheet for us, and that will send us through the group stage in this pre-season tournament. Well, for the fear of missing out on this young man, Ilash, we are going to make a move for him. He's worth 5.5 million, the young winger, who's definitely one for the future. And let's see what sort of deal we can agree for him. So he wants a prospect role, that's fine. Even if we sign him and loan him out, that is fine by me. 5-year deal, accepted. Agent looks at his watch, very rude. Release clause, accept. No release clause for Ilash. Now, I hope he asked for a wage. He has asked for a wage. He wants 31,000. Let's drop him down to 25. Since he's signed on a free transfer, a young player, we'll bonus him up on the signing bonus. Ilash Scalamucci, I believe his last name is. He's coming to Newcastle United, first signing, a youngster, big signing. And you see here, Ilash is 73 rated at 19. What a prospect we've brought in to our team here for the future. And we will add him to the loan list. He won't play too much football this season, but what a sign that is. How Barcelona have let him go, I don't know. Possibly financial constraints has cost them there. And up next is AS Roma in this pre-season tournament. Look at that, Martin Odegaard has left Arsenal. He's gone back to Real Madrid for probably the 3rd time now he's returned to his club. We lose 2-1 to Roma, so knocked out at an early stage. Icardi with a goal, but goals from Kasper Dolberg late. We concede a lot of late goals. Late goal from Goldberg and a goal from Tammy Abraham knocks us out. Well, we've received 3 transfer offers here. So first one is for John Joe Selvey. It is 5.9 million from Union Berlin. Let's negotiate this. We maybe get a little bit more, maybe 6 million, just 100,000 more, but that will add to our profit, won't it, come the end of the season? So will Union Berlin go up by 100,000? Of course they will. 6 million for John Joe Selvey. That's that little bit more money, but I'm a shrewd negotiator, I suppose. None have come in for Arthur Thomas, who we know is going to be a very high potential player. Let's negotiate this because we don't want an option to buy in this loan, but we are happy to loan him out, the young winger. So without an option to buy, they can't agree to that. No loan without an option to buy for them. Interesting. And finally, Diego. Well, look at this. Diego Carlos' former side, Sevilla, have come in for Diego Carlos. Let's negotiate this. Let's negotiate this because I have a sneaky feeling they might still have Jules Koundé on their books, which they don't do. That is such a shame because I would have asked for Jules Koundé. I would have asked for Jules Koundé in return. Is he anyone who's of any interest to us in this side, actually? In this Sevilla side. Dimitrovic, good goalkeeper, but not quite. Delaney, Alejandro Gomez there. Got an older team, haven't they, really, Sevilla? Luka Campos is not too bad. Suso, Corona, Munir, Idrissi. Strikers. They haven't even got end the series. He'd be another one I'd be interested in. Well, we don't want to be going into the market for another centre-back, so we're going to ask for big money like Sevilla did for most 75 million for Diego Carlos. And you have yourself a deal. 52. I can't remember what we paid for him. I don't think it was that much. 75 million. Come on, Lopetegui. You're desperate to have Diego back. If they had Jules Koundé, I'd swap him in a heartbeat for Jules Koundé. I really would. I really would do it. But I'm staying to my word. 75 million for Diego Carlos. It's not going to happen. I don't really want to sell him. I don't want to sell him at all. But if they had Koundé, I would have swapped him straight away. And see if Sevilla would be silly enough to accept that deal. Well, we're going to make a move in the transfer market. And I believe between Dean Henderson and Unai Simon, starter for, of course, Spain. Dean Henderson not a starter for England. So Henderson is knocked off the list. Ben Foster is on the list there, but I don't think we're going to ever be signing him. This is the man who played incredibly well against us. We'll keep him in and around there if we ever want to make a move for him. But Unai Simon, 37 million possibly. Let's see what sort of deal we can get for Unai Simon. And I wonder if midfielder Zubimendi, who, well, would he go from Real Sociedad to Bilbao? I think that is one that probably wouldn't happen. Is there any players we could offer in a swap here? In fact, I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, Joe Willock is one that isn't around the team. He's only 23, Joe Willock. We're just offer straight money for Simon. It's not like we haven't got it. And we'll just go in like we usually do with his value. 37 million for Unai Simon. That is how much the goalkeeper is worth. They want 54 million. Now, I predicted around 60 million for the goalkeeper. We're going to go up slightly to 40.5 million. Still saying 54 million. We know Bilbao like the money for the goalkeepers, don't they? They robbed Chelsea for Kepa Arrizabalaga, around 80 million. Marcelino, 49 million. They've come down. If we get them to under 50 million, that's brilliant. 48.5 million. Meet right in the sweet spot there to sign Unai Simon for Atletico Bilbao. And we do. Athletic Club agree a deal, 48.5 million for Unai Simon. I think that is probably what we would have got Dean Henderson for in the end, actually. So Unai Simon, he's only on 32,000 per week. I think he'll obviously want a big increase on that, won't he? He'll obviously want a big increase on that. I can't see him saying, I'll go with 32,000 per week. He's a crucial first-team player, of course, 85 rated. Not on a 5-year deal. Going to be at the club a very long time if you can do that. Spain's number 1. No release clause, that is fine with me. Talk about his salary, right. 85 rated. We're saying maybe 100,000 per week. A £200,000 signing bonus. Big increase on his current wage. I'm sure Unai Simon will be happy this one. That's a reasonable offer. Welcome to Newcastle United. New goalkeeper signing. Big one. Dubravka has been replaced. It's Unai Simon. In confirmation of Jonjo Shelby's move to Union Berlin. 4.8 million goes into our transfer budget. Well, the next move we're going to be making is for Nottingham Forest's winger Brennan Johnson. 22 years of age, the Welshman. Looks very, very good to me. Pacey, quick, got everything you want in a player. And let's see if there's anyone we could offer in this deal now. Dubravka is open to a move now, considering we've signed Unai Simon. There's no fullbacks here. Bondswell, but he's only worth 700,000. Dan Burn, I'm open to let go, I think. But he does keep us in our English quotes. You need around 8 English players, don't you, in the Premier League? Arthur Thomas, we won't be getting rid of in this deal. Joe Willett, Jolinton, Longstaff, Majebri. I mean, Majebri would like to loan out more so. But we'll try Martin Dubravka in this one. Plus 10 million. So his value plus Dubravka might be something they're happy with. 13 million without Dubravka, so they're just not interested in taking his wages on, I assume. What about 11.5 million for the winger? We're doing some shrewd business here at Newcastle United. 11.5 million. Brennan Johnson could be moving to Newcastle United. Let's go and negotiate his contract straight away. We're doing great business. I think we're doing such good business here. Really are. So he wants an important squad role. There's going to be rotation. He wants important. Well, you're not starting against ahead of Ryan Cherky, but if you want it, you can have it. 5-year deal. for the 22-year-old. He wants a 3-year deal. He's been a little bit awkward here, Brennan Johnson, his agent. Obviously, want to know what money's in it for them. No release clause. Talk about his salary, and they're letting us make the deal. So we'll say 60,000 per week, and the usual £250,000 signing bonus for the young Welshman. Obviously got a high potential at 76 rated, and he's accepted that. Welcome to Newcastle United. A new winger, the sort of Alan St. Maximin of the right-hand side. He's the Welshman, Brennan Johnson. Well, Crystal Palace here have come in for a 1-year loan for Ilash. We'll accept that. It's a good move for him playing Premier League football. Clearly a side that are willing to use him, and that's brilliant news for us. Brilliant news. Well, Martin Dubravka has been a great servant to the club. A 3.3 million offer from RB Leipzig, which we will accept. A good move for him, and we have to thank him for his service here at Newcastle United. He's been brilliant. 34 years of age now, but we have moved on from Martin Dubravka, haven't we, and moved on to better things. Well, Leeds United have come in for Matty Longstaff. Very interesting signing here. 10.8 million. I do think he can fit in this side, but perhaps we can negotiate a deal with Leeds and see what we can do here, because if we get big money for him, I might let him go. Well, Leeds do have young Joe Gelhardt, and we do need a third choice striker. We're saying about possibly using Mitrovic and bringing Mitrovic back to Newcastle. I thought he'd be good in the air. Maybe bring Gelhardt and loan him out. Zubimendi goes into the holding mode. We'll bring in Lavro Meyer for now. And then we'll try and get Zubimendi and the Milinkovic-Savic deal in January. Thinking about lots of possibilities here. What about just a straight swap here? Straight swap. Gelhardt for Longstaff. I think we get the better deal there, aren't we? Massively. No, they won't give us Gelhardt. Right, well, you're going to have to offer us a bit of money then. 15 million for young Matty Longstaff. 10.8 from Leeds. I think, for now, Longstaff will be staying. What about 12 million? Just a little bit more. 12 million. Agreed. So that means he will be going. 12 million agreed for Matthew Longstaff to Leeds. That's probably a good deal in the end for us. Bit of money. Does mean we need to look at how many English players we have in the squad, because the quota is lowering. But it does mean we could make a move from Lavro Meyer. Move Zubimendi maybe to the holding role. And then as a backup to Kamara, and then swap him in January for Milinkovic-Savic plus a bit of money if he wants to return to Spain after only a year at the club. This does mean we can still make a move for possibly Alexander Mitrovic as a third choice striker, replacing Chris Wood. Somebody who can come on and be a brute in the air. And Matty Longstaff has been sold. He moves to Leeds United for 12 million. Now, it's probably a good deal in the end for us. We can probably get a better player. We're looking for more English players in the squad, aren't we? More British players. And we'll have a look around to see if we can find in that position. Well, I was thinking of a Longstaff replacement. And what about this man, Billy Gilmore, 19.5 million. He's not probably going to get any game time at Chelsea. Scottish. He is British again. I think he can play the whole midfield role pretty well. And the space in place of Abubakar Kamara if he is injured. Because, I mean, Guimarães can play there as well. But I am looking for perhaps someone who can play there. Or do we not go for anyone at all in that position? Because Guimarães can play the holding role. Kamara can play the holding role. And we just play someone else in the midfield. You know what? I'm going to drop out this deal straight away. We'll submit this offer. They'll reject that. They want 22 million. We'll reject that for now. I think Guimarães can play the holding role. I'm not too bothered. What we will do is instead go for the man we wanted in central midfield. Guimarães can play the holding role. We'll go for Lavro Meyer. For now, I might go for Gilmore later on. But I want Meyer. I really want Lavro Meyer. I think he's going to be incredible. I really do. Player swap. Is there anyone we can offer in this deal? I don't think we've got any players. I mean, Zubimendi's one. But I think we're going to use him later on. No, I don't think there is. We're just going to offer a transfer fee. We'll offer 29 million. The new Luka Modric, this man. 25 years of age. 32 million. I mean, that is an absolute bargain. 30 million. Deal 30 million for Lavro Meyer from Stade Rennais. I mean, we signed. This guy's stats are unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a sign he could be. I suppose he could play the holding role as well. We'll look at Gilmore later on. We'll say an important player. He's happy with that one. We'll get him on a 5-year deal, 25 years of age. He's happy with that also. No release clause. And we'll just remove one of those bonuses. But we'll accept that. 54,000 per week, only 2,000 more. Lavro Meyer, welcome to Newcastle United. That is a big sign. We might go back in for Gilmore later on in that holding role. but I'm very, very happy with bringing in this man. We've got Gimaraj, Kamara, and this man, I think, all can play the holding role. I don't know why we're so worried about that. I don't know why. Lavro Maya, welcome to Newcastle United. And it's time for the first Premier League game of the season. We face Southampton at home. A reasonable test to start the Premier League season off, isn't it? So this is the side for Southampton today. Unai Simon starts in goal, new sign. It's Kieran Trippier, the captain. Carlos Koulibaly and Baka in the back four. Kamara, Gimaraj and Jolinton in the midfield three. Alan St. Maximin on the left. Ryan Cherki in the right. And Mauro Riccardi through the middle on the bench. Etikike there. We've got Eze, Willock, Ravlo Maya, Sean Enrique, Botman and Freddie Woodman. No space for Johnson at the moment, or Zubamendi. Majebri hopefully can get a loan for that young man. But that's the side we're going to go with. Strong side. I mean, we've improved the side again, haven't we? By even more. And I'm very impressed. I mean, we could even play Maya in the Jolinton role. But I want a big man who gets into the box and scores headers there. And that's why I've got my eye on Milinkovic-Savic there. Because I think he's probably the best in the world at doing that. Maya will be the backup to Gimaraj. I think eventually Willock will be the backup to Milinkovic-Savic. And Kamara will have a backup in possibly Billy Gilmore. But we've got Zubamendi as well in the midfield, so we've got plenty of players in this squad. We don't want to be making too many signs and you know, really unbalancing this team. So back at St James's Park for Season 3, and Newcastle United welcome Southampton for the opening game of the season. We've improved our side once again. We are in the Europa Conference League and not the Europa League. We're aiming for Champions League football, possibly season top 4. I think we'll probably get Europa League, considering how we performed last season. We weren't so consistent. We'll see how it goes. But over the next few seasons, I do believe we can win the Premier League. So this is the Southampton side we face today. In goal, it is Sergio Herrera. It's Lyanco, Ian Callaghan, Walker Peters and Ristic in the back four. Tillerman, Luca Bacchio, Conor Gallagher, new signing, and Jibril Sow in there. And it's Belfodil and Aman Armstrong, the strike force. Krul, Valerie, Braithwaite, Romeu, Polenta, Diallo, and Fedor Shalov on the bench. With Conor Gallagher, that's a brilliant signing for Southampton. Newcastle versus Southampton. First game of Season 3, and it is live from St James's Park. Cherki, Trippier, good swing in. Jolinton's arriving! Good save by the goalkeeper, Herrera. Oh, and he's offside anyway. Cherki into Jolinton. Into Baka. Baka knows Jolinton's arriving here. Jolinton tries to nod it on. Ryan Cherki with a strike, and just over the bar by the Frenchman. On that left foot, 82 rated now. He could hit 84, maybe 85 this season. Right wing, we'd bring him in and then bring a better one in. But no need. There's a bad bit of defending here. And Unai Simon makes a mistake on his debut and Southampton score. Belfodil with a goal for Southampton within 12 minutes. That's not a good start defensively, is it? Ball through by Conor Gallagher's brilliant. Mitchell Bakker out of position and Unai Simon dives the wrong way. Simon. 1-0 down here. Koulibaly, good challenge. And Southampton still come forward here. Koulibaly can't stop that one. Well done, Unai Simon. Good save with his feet. Very good save by Unai Simon. Kamara trying to keep up with him. Across the far post. Trippier doesn't read it. Simon makes a save. Koulibaly away. Kieran Trippier left it there. I don't know why. Cardi. Oh, ball. We just seem to get the ball stuck under our feet, don't we? And can't play that killer pass. Half-time, 1-0 down to Southampton here. Not a good start to the new Premier League season by any means. Getting to an attacking chances. Armstrong, good block by Diego Carlos. And Simon punches away. Jolinton's always going to win the header. St Maximin. Kamara through the back of him comes Alan Armstrong. That could be a red card. It's only a yellow one. A foul apparently by Trippier. I don't think he even touched him. Diego Carlos in there. Eze down. Eze, good ball. St Maximin with a chance, good block. And he can't keep it in. Probably should be finishing that one out on St Maximin. Eze's got that real quality of lifting ones over the top, hasn't he? Koulibaly beat him. Gimaraj, get across there. It's the far post. Volley! 2-0 Southampton, game over. Unai Simon's beaten too easily there. And it's Sow at the far post with the volley. And we're losing the opening day. Cross comes in. Trippier. I mean, you've got to get out to him there, Kieran Trippier. Captain lets us down. Jolinton's off for Lavro Maya for his debut. Maya, great ball into Alan St Maximin, which gets him running. St Maximin. Lavro. Maya with a chance on his debut and wide by the Croatian. Wide by the Croatian. Great chance for Lavro Maya. Maya, what a ball. Out to Eze. Cardi arriving, is it? No, it's Guimaraes. Guimaraes into St. Maximan, who puts his chance wide. That is full time. Newcastle 0, Southampton 2. Only ourselves to blame on this one. Only ourselves to blame with some real poor defending. And missing our chances. Plenty of chances and couldn't score. Newcastle 0, Southampton 2 on the opening day. So we're going to play 2 games in our opening episode, and the final one will be against Wolves. One thing to note is Hannibal Majebri, we'll just go and have a look at that actually, is agreed a transfer to Benfica, or an offer has been accepted for a loan for Majebri, so he could be moving there. And we had an offer for St. Just, a swap deal for Vladimir Sufal. Never happened, he's 30 and lower rated. So final game of the episode, Wolves versus us. Let's play a better performance in the last one. Well, a few changes in our starting 11 today. It is Botman in for Carlos, Enrique in for Bacca, and Lavro Maya is in for Babukar Kamara. He's a little bit tired. Also, Etikaik goes in ahead of Icardi up top. Let's see how this team does against Wolves. So Premier League action, Newcastle United versus Wolves. This is going to be an interesting one. We started the season very poorly. That 2-0 defeat to Southampton. We're looking for something very different in today's game. Wolves have caused a couple of problems a few times. We're looking to try and put that behind us, really. This is the Wolves side we face today, then. It's Jose Sa in goal, back 5 of Semedo, Timber, Cody, Kilman and Vinagre. The midfield 2 of Mukhtar and Maleno. And it is Kulusevski, Giri and Pedro Neto, the front 3. Sarkic, Adama Traore, Aitnuri, Kamada on the bench there for Wolves. So Newcastle United versus Wolves. It's live from St James's Park. A little bit different side from us here today. Hopefully side they'll do enough. Etikike there nearly takes it off Cody's boot immediately. Still got it here. Into Jolinton. Oh, just a poor touch by Jolinton. Ball control isn't quite there. Oh, Koulibaly's missed that one. Here's Giri. Botman with a wonderful challenge. Jolinton. St. Maximan. Jean-Rique. Cross in. Etikaik is in there. Jose Sa. Hands on it. Really is. Ball in behind here. Bottom with a foot in. Slows them down enough. Chance here for Giri. Across the box. And we can see it again. Kulusevski with a goal. Wolves take the lead. We're getting sacked at this rate. I don't know what Koulibaly's position is, or Jean-Rique. He just watches there. And Dejan Kulusevski makes it 1-0 to Wolves. We're behind again, as we often tend to be. Cherky, who's been not involved at all today. Cross to Sven Botman. To Jean-Rique. St. Maximan. Enrique. Jean-Rique. Etikaik is in there, and the young man scores. And our first goal of Premier League season is scored by him. Jean-Rique finally puts a decent cross in. And the young strikers across to tap it in. Good play. Poachers finished there ahead of Jose Sa. Good crossing as well from Jean-Rique. And we do score in back level and we're back in the game. As we look for our first 3 points in the Premier League. I feel like we always start the season slow, don't we? Meant towards Jolinton, Trippier. Poor pass. Pedro Neto against Trippier. Just blitz past again, Trippier. Giri! Good save by Unai Simon. Just blitz past Trippier there every time. My biggest worry with him at the moment. Perhaps this will be Trippier's last season already. Header away. St. Maximin, great skill. Maya. Etikaik with a chance. Good save by Jose Sa, but Lovro Maya is pulling the strings here. I knew he would do. Lovro Maya with a chance, and wide past the post by the Croatian. And 1-1 we're going at Wolves against at half-time. But we should be doing better. We should be doing better. Maya's fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Ball through the middle to Mukhtar. He's done Koulibaly here. Giri, chance here for Pedro Neto, or Vinagre, I think it is. Simon with a good save. We need him to start pulling out saves, Simon. Lavro Maya. Over to Ryan Cherky. He's been fouled here, referee. Maya's been fouled here by so clearly with a kick on the back of his legs, which the referee doesn't give. Trips him as he passes that. Man of the match goes to Sven Botman, probably on Maya. Eze. Into Joelinton. Oh, good ball by Joelinton. Eddie Kike for the winner! And he scores the winner possibly. 2 on Newcastle. Late on. I don't know what time it is because the scoreboard's for us. Great goal by him. Really good goal. I think he just hits this with power down the middle. 2 today. Could be starting ahead of Icardi. Oh, Jose Sarr. Jose Sarr. That's a terrible finish. Sneaks it between his hand and hip. Sneaks it in. Kamada. Switch of play. Adama Traore. Good pace. Carlos, one thing on his mind there, Diego Carlos. That is to clean him out. He'll get a yellow card, Diego Carlos. And give him a free kick. That was cleverly done by us. Cross in. Header. Simon. Ooh, I thought he was going to get dipped there. Kamada. Semedo. Good interception by Joelinton. Eze lays it off to Etike here. Maya. Maya lifts it into him. He's got a header! Hat-trick! Hat-trick for the young man. Lavro Maya. Unbelievable performance from the midfielder. And this young striker announces himself. We said maybe he isn't the man to be a backup to Icardi. Maybe we need to bring someone else in as a backup and he can be the third choice. Well, he said, I'm not even the backup. I'm the starter. Lavro Maya, what a ball over the top here. And a wonderful header to the far post. Fantastic finish. A hat-trick on his first appearance in the Premier League this season. He scored 8 goals, I think, or 7 goals all season last year in the Premier League. He's already nearly up to that tally, isn't he? Brilliant stuff. Kiri, good turn. What a game from this young man. Ball over top to Kulusevski here. Enrique looks to block the cross. Doesn't do. Botman has been the best man on the field today. Botman at the back. That is full time. Newcastle 3, Wolves 1. And that ends our starting episode. Only 2 games. But remember that name because that man has got a hat-trick here on his first Premier League game of the season. What a performance. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if of course you are new. And we'll see you guys next time.